So to know that Whitney Houston turned down I Just Can't Stop Loving You, which was a huge hit from Michael Jackson because he was trying to get a duet. Barbara Streisand had turned down, Whitney had turned it down, and went to Sierra Garrett, who co-wrote Man in the Mirror, and you know the rest of the history with the situation and their association. But what would have happened if Whitney Houston had a song I Just Can't Stop Loving You with Michael Jackson? Now, she had already worked with Jermaine Jackson. So what would this have been like if she had to work with Michael? What might it have been like? Um, at the time, she was about to put her second solo career record out. He was always established as the king of pop. His dominance, his comeback after his Thriller album and Michael Mania, and that whole era where it was incredible. I mean, he was like he really was on fire. But he had the biggest what album of weight of any artist I can think of. Because I mean, come on, when you come back behind an album like Thriller, everybody was like, "What's it gonna sound like? What's he got? What's he got in the store?" You know. So Whitney Houston was the hottest new voice out at the time. Her debut album sold like hotcakes. It was huge. What it would have been like if she had done that with Michael. Her voice was equipped to sound, when you think about the greatest love of all, and there were, some people had speculated rumors about them and the closeness, but she had already been associated with Jermaine, so this would have been interesting. Had it gone, how might it have worked? I think her vocal harmonies would have been on point. I think it would have definitely loaned itself live. I think that's where it really would have sounded good. I'll give you a case in point for Michael's This Is It. He does that vocal run where he just does that flow and he really gets into this blues riff and this vibe. And you get Whitney Houston back then, especially if I get Whitney that I saw when she did that cover of Lionel Richie's Love Will Find a Way. If she sounds like she's channeling Randy Crawford, and you put that with Michael and you put that on stage, that is the fire. Now, of course, Michael did it on stage with Sheryl Crow and, was trying to build up some frenzy and some intensity and, all that. But you had Whitney Houston back then and you put those vocals and that run together. I think it could have done something. I know it would have been a big hit, but the harmony of it would have been incredible if you put the parts together. But it wasn't the first time that a Michael Jackson associated duet with someone on Arista Records was ixnayed at the end because Jermaine Jackson and Michael would Tell Me I'm Not Dreaming got blocked. And then this got blocked. Would have been two surefire big hits with two, incredible duets. Would have been interesting had they put together and done a duet together, how that would have